Did you know that credit is the ability to use money that you don't have to buy items, but later you still have to pay the money back? Usually more because of interest and other charges. You can use credit cards for getting loans, shopping online, which is the safest option, and making large purchases for coverage or warranty. The more you know.
We now return to our regularly scheduled program.
And now for a brief moment of advertisements. Get your credit card today. It is important to use responsibly. You can sign up for bonuses and rewards. Good credit allows for quick credit card approvals and includes some rewards. It may be worth to $50 to $250. Others have a point system, and using them helps you redeem gift cards or purchase other items. Cashback is also an option. If you make multiple purchases, then some credit card companies offer cashback, 1% up to 6%. When you make purchases, it is possible that they may be fraud. Using a credit card makes it easier to protect your money because payment is not instant. The credit card company instead deals with the problem. Using a credit card also helps you build good credit if you use it responsibly. Should not be used if you cannot pay your bills on time or spend more than you earn. Order your credit card now and be able to use it almost immediately. You say you want something different. You say you want surprises. You want a life for security and yet unpredictably adventurous. You should get a credit card. Strings attached. Before getting a marvelous credit card, you should know that it comes with additional costs, like interest. Percentages are calculated based on how much more you pay than the minimum payment. The more you pay initially, the less time it takes to pay credit card debt off. Paying off your balance is recommended, and it is best that you pay more than the minimum payment. Fees are also included. The interchange fee is collected by the credit card company, and it varies between companies. It is acceptance of card-based transactions for banks or paid by the merchant's bank. If you miss a payment, then high fees occur. For example, the American Express charges around 3% for each sale, which is the interchange fee. Order your strings attached credit cards today. And now some jazz for your relaxing afternoon.
This just in. Credit cards may have more risks than you would have thought of. Today we talk about credit card disadvantages. First, debt. If you use more credit, then your balance will increase, which increases minimum payments. It can be a large sum once you use too much credit. Students may find themselves stuck in the middle of a big pile of debt after a large period of time. Interest payments. When making major purchases, banks need interest payments. This increases the price of the original product that you have to pay. Cashback and other bonuses usually come with higher interest rates and more fees. Some students do not know this. Usually the low rates or some other attraction come to an end after a certain period of time. It can increase interest rates dramatically. Missed credit card payments hurt your credit score and decrease chances of getting a loan. Now onto minimum payments. If you only make minimum payments, then this can result in paying debt for several decades before the principal is eliminated, and this is the only case if the use of cards is completely stopped. This may take a long time to repay the debt. In American society, many people work to get out of debt by paying off credit cards, which is not the student's goal. It is important to know, based on your job, if you are able to pay the minimum payment. It is better if you can pay more, but as a college student, it may be difficult. Sometimes, bankruptcy is an option. More than 1.5 million people file for bankruptcy every year. People struggle with making payments and may eventually struggle to make minimum payments.
Hey, what's going on? We're being hacked into.
Pardon me for having to hack into the radio show, but this message is important for all college freshmen. I'm a thief. That means I can use a credit card to make purchases. This is called identity theft. You can see this by looking for suspicious activity or unrecognized charges. However, the credit bureaus can help place a fraud alert. So your security is important, and having antivirus software, good passwords, and account review will keep your account safe. I was a victim of fraud, and then I later turned to stealing from others. Did you know that those between the ages of 20 and 29 have the highest odds of becoming identity theft victims, which is a nearly 1 in 5 chance? It is easier to lose money than to gain it. Many charges can be placed on a credit card, which can ruin your credit score. If other personal data is stolen, like a social security number, then new credit cards can be opened under your name to make purchases you don't know about. Students should be aware of guarding their numbers, sending mail, and avoiding public free Wi-Fi. Also, make sure to trust the correct people.
Is it too much responsibility to carry a credit card around? Are you struggling to make minimum payments? Well then, you're in luck. There are other forms of payment. Cash. Cash is harder to carry around as it increases in value, and it also needs to be stored in a safe place. A debit card. It has instant collection from a checking account. This means you cannot spend money that you don't have, which is a great benefit. Let's not forget about checks. They can be difficult because to take out the money, you must go to the bank during certain times. Also, branch locations may not be convenient for you. As a student, you may not have time to go to the bank. These are the best alternatives. Decide which is the best for you. Can you hear that? That's the sound of satisfied students swiping their credit cards. We guarantee that it will give you quicker gratification. With a single swipe, you will buy whatever you want, anywhere at any time. It's simple with a credit card. Purchases can be made instantly, saving time for students. It may be years before you have saved enough money to buy what you want, but with a credit card, you get it now and pay later. You can buy a car now if you want. This makes your future credit card useful to carry around everywhere to buy anything you desire. It also saves you time, cuts trips to the ATMs, and replaces having to carry around big loads of cash. Imagine grocery shopping. It becomes faster with a swipe, rather than having to carry around cash. An elephant never forgets. We as humans forget. Sometimes we forget what we paid for. It's hard to recall everything from assignments to projects. We get it. So we present to you credit card statements. These help you know when you made payments. You'll know that the payment you made last Wednesday was for car gas. With credit card statements, life will be a little bit easier for you. Get your credit back with credit cards. I'm a student and I had bad credit. I needed to improve it, so I called 1-888-CREDIT-MAX. Using a credit card saved my life. I had a credit score of 550. Loans cost too much for me, but with a credit card, I was able to establish and build good credit by paying my bills on time. You too will say, I got my credit back with credit cards. Are you spending money and not getting rewarded? Is a regular credit card too boring and not satisfying you? Order a credit card with bonuses. We give rewards based on actions you have done. This is the best for you if you are a frequent buyer or flyer. Our frequent flyers credit card can give you tickets to places for airline miles you've flown. With our auto credit card, you can get a discount on purchasing almost any automobile. Not interested in rewards? We have some attractive credit cards, especially for freshmen. Our introductory rates are outstanding, and we have a limited time of low prices. So when the rates rise after 6 to 12 months, you will probably be unprepared. These special prices last for a short time, but they are special for students. Call now to get a credit with bonuses at 202-555-0136. That's 202-555-0136. Terms and conditions apply. Rates are only introductory and limited. Interest will most definitely increase and probably disappoint most college freshmen. Thank you for taking my call. Before we continue, could you say your credit card digits, please? Great, I'm onto your account. Did you see what I did there? It's a scam. Never reveal your full personal information, even if you think it's your bank calling. Be safe online by having a firewall and using strong passwords. With a credit card, you have a safety net. If your account is stolen or used by someone else, then your money is not immediately gone. These charges don't have to be paid for until the payments come and you can solve the problem with a bank. Many credit card companies give fraud alerts for free, like TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. Purchase protection is also an option. If you do not get your product, then money will not be wasted and instead be returned. It usually requires no enrollment. It can help protect eligible purchases made on your card when they're accidentally damaged, stolen, or lost for up to 90 days from the date of purchase. The coverage has a price limit and shipping price is usually not covered. The purchase must be made on the credit card or it is not protected. Learn how to protect yourself from fraud.